actually just been up Queensland up there, and I did a lot of touring, and I stayed with my dad's friends up there, who's a farmer. Hadn't rained on his property in 7 years with these horrific droughts we've been having. 7 years it hadn't rained. Day I got there, it started to rain. And it was really weird. He's got 3 children. One's 2, one's 3, and one's 6, and they had never seen rain before. Grown up on the farm, never seen it. Day I get there, it starts to rain. And these kids didn't know what it was. And they all started freaking out, and one of them actually fainted. And I had to get a bucket of dust to throw over his face.
It's great to have you here, Jason Rash Ryder. We'll begin by asking, what is the rash?
Rash come from an ad on television. Jason never gets nappy rash. He uses Vaseline petroleum jelly.
Well, here we are too at one of the most beautiful locations. Now, this is what you call home.
If you actually know where we are, we're on top of the men's toilet block here. If you think that's one of the most beautiful locations to be, you're in heaven, mate. You're in the heaven of the turd land.
You brought us here.
Well, sure I did. Well, Bondi's, you know, it used to be a big toilet.
You come down surfing here.
Oh, it's a great place. There's some good waves here. There's not too many locals anymore because it's too expensive. You know, it's everyone. A lot of tourists come to Bondi. They want to have a surf. That's fair enough, but they should sort of go up the other end a bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's more the locals down this end.
Have you ever had to deal with a big white out there?
I've seen a lot of sharks. I actually jumped off the rocks once onto a shark's back down there. Yeah. Pretty big one. I thought it was a shark. I thought, nah.
When you were sure you've jumped off onto a shark?
Onto its back in the wash. I didn't sort of realise, and then it went whoa, and kicked me. But I'll tell you a really good shark story if you want a good little. Yeah, I got a couple.
Yeah, good.
I wrestled one around the rocks there once. I grabbed a little kid's spear and said, I'll go out and I'll spear something for dinner. And about 5 minutes later, on shore went, look at Rash, what's he doing? I was holding it, I speared the shark at the head and it was towing me out the back like water skiing me. Right out, I was out about a K out in about 2 minutes. And they said, my God, what's he doing? And I wrestled this shark. I got it back to shore and wrestled. I got cuts all over me, but I didn't end up killing it or getting in. But I'll tell you another shark story because I'm right on one. I jumped off just down here, just spearfishing with my little hand spear. And there was a big wobbegong about the same size as me, and they're great. They've got like the leopard skin colours.
Well, they're not killers, are they?
If they lock jaw onto you, yeah, because they drown you. They've got teeth. Yeah. They're just little teeth. They're not like...
Right.
But they say they're gummy.
Right.
Stick your hand in there and see how gummy it is.
Yeah.
I jumped in the water. As soon as I jumped in, there was this big wobbegong there. And I went, oh, Mr. Wobbegong, and gave him a little pat. And they're really cool, you know, because they're the same size as you, so they sort of won't attack you. And we swam along. We went right out the back together. And then I saw this big mohong about that big in this big like pond. And I saw it and the shark saw it and I stopped and it stopped. And it swam right out around the pond and come back, and there was like a little entrance that the fish could swim out of, and it sunk down and blocked the entrance so I could go in and spear it. And was watching me, and I went down and speared it. And I left the spear in it because if you pull the spear it can come out something. So I left the spear. The shark went back up like a hovercraft, went down, grabbed the fish, ripped it off my spear, ripped it off and looked at me and just swam past me with the biggest smile on his head like beauty.
They're always smiling, aren't they?
I love a smiling gummy.
Yeah, you've been out with a few, I believe.
Yeah.
No tourists are going to come to Parramatta, are they? They don't like to blow up stadiums or anything anymore. They like to blow up trains, have you noticed this? Blow up trains in India, Spain, London. Australian government has issued a warning to all Australians. The terrorists are targeting our trains. The terrorists are going to blow up the trains. The trains in Sydney are going to be blown up. There's no way in the world that's going to happen in Sydney, is it? As if the fucking train's going to turn up. Because terrorists have been standing on that station for 3 hours. Get fucked, I'm going home. And Australians, we're too lazy to become suicide bombers anyway, aren't we? We are, we're too lazy. Can you imagine just hanging there on Church Street, minding your own business? And some terrorist type walks up, yeah. Oh, you, mate? This is what I want you to do. I want you to strap on this bomb, walk over there, blow yourself up. Oh, fuck, hang on, let me get this right. Yeah, it's Aussie, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, it's a chick, too. Should use 2 hands for fuck, or not. What do you want me to do? You want me to strap on this bomb, walk over there, blow blow myself up, you can get fucked. As if I'm walking anywhere. No Australian is going to blow himself up over religion, are we? No. Are we? No. No. You want to see an Aussie blow up? Get him a warm beer. You want to see him really blow up? Give him a light warm beer. And what Sydney bought to curb all these terrorists and ferals and demonstrators, what have they got? A water cannon. The only problem with the water cannon is it can only be used on Mondays, Wednesdays and Sundays. If you're going to riot here, hold off to the afternoon. That's what I'm trying to say.
Coming up, we'll take you on a surfing safari, and Rash gets punked up.
So I go down the beach with me hot chips, and who do I see but this seagull? Mr. One Leg. Oh no, look at you, you poor thing! Oh no! Quick! Hop over here and get a chip, fucker! Come on here! Piss off all your other seagulls! Shoot! Yeah, you got the chip! Now hop around here, hop around! Piss off all your other seagulls! Shoot! Yay, got the chip! I felt so sorry for this seagull. It's one leg, I fed a big whole bag of chips. I kid you not, the last chip it's eaten, it's looked at me and gone, ah! Can't look at this seagull and you want to get fucked.
So how does Bondi compare with all the other places that you've surfed at?
Shit's on the Thames.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better than, do you know the Thames, mate?
Yes.
Yes. Because you didn't react to it. You just went.
No.
You're thinking about it, weren't you? Thinking,
I just thought, who cares?
yeah. It's all right. The water's pretty warm here. We get good swell all the time. We get some good banks. Winter's the best time to surf because there's no tourists. But you know, just a short down there, a little short drive down. We've got Cronulla, we've got Voodoo, Shark Island, Cronulla Point. You know, world-class waves. We go on the north side, we've got Narrabeen, Avalon, world-class waves. So Sydney's got world-class waves, mate. It's as good as anywhere.
The surfing footage we're looking at now, where's that come from?
That's taken in the Mantawi Islands, which is off Sumatra. Up there where they had the big, remember they had the big earthquake and all the people died up there? Just off there. There's like a couple of thousand little islands and they're just a magnet for swell. And they're just the best waves in the world. And we get on a boat, go out for like 2 weeks in the middle of nowhere, just getting these pumping waves, and in between we've got our lures out the back just ripping in big fish. As soon as we pull them on, sushi them up, it's sensational.
Do you sushi them up then just because there's nowhere to cook them out there?
Yeah, we're on my surfboard at the time. Actually, I'm just gnawing on its
raw fish.
Gnawing on the back of its neck with me face. Sushi! Sushi! So that's it, I've got a tube of wasabi on one side, some soy sauce. There's not too many places you can go in the world where it's sort of untouched.
Oh, not after you've been there.
A lot of the tribes won't have me back. There's all these little Indo kids with blonde mohawks getting around. We went snorkeling one time, we got off on a little island, they're all like perfectly round, like Gilligan's Islands. And there was a native guy there, just come from anywhere in this little canoe he dug out of a tree, and his son, and he was snorkeling, and we were snorkeling, but what he made, he got 2 bits of bamboo. You know where they got the knots in the bamboo?
Yeah.
You know the he'd cut it, chamfered it, and made these glasses. He'd found some glass, like that had been washed ashore, like a Coke bottles, ground them down to fit into the bits of bamboo, and then got surfboard wax and put it all in a bit of fishing line holder. They were the best goggles you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I was looking at his goggles going, wow, look, caveman goggles, and he was looking at mine going, whoa, like, you know, year 2000, 21st century goggles. And we were both wow, and we couldn't speak English. But I said, do you want to swap? And he went, yeah. Well, he did say yeah, because he couldn't speak English. He went, like that. And I went, well, both. But I didn't swap him in the end because they didn't fit me face, and I still wanted to try and catch some lobsters, but I'm going to get them this time. I'm going back this year, I'm going to get them.
I went to a nightclub the other night, the bouncer said, oh yeah, you're here to pick up your daughter. I said, well, someone's. now you're getting old when you have dinner at 4:30. Going to bed at 6:30. 7:30 the phone rings, and who the fuck did that be?
You were a model for a while.
Listen, I've never been a model, mate. But, you know, when they wanted a freak, that's an odd model.
So were you a punk or were you just playing dress up?
I lived over in England, in the UK, hung around with the Kings Road punks for a lot of years. And, you know, punk is... anything's punk.
Punk does have a certain lifestyle, doesn't it? Or what do you call it, a way of life?
A way of life. I used to live that way of life a bit, taking drugs to get drunk. You know, occasionally. Not these days, though. Look at the temple. That's why I keep this girlish figure.
Yeah.
From eating the right stuff, not taking drugs, clean living.
The girlish figure includes the 36 double Ds?
Yeah, that's the girlish figure. It's actually 32D, if you'd like to get it right. Well, the only stuff I used to get was mainly, like, commercial work. You know what I mean? Commercials, but stills. But I think in my first year when I was dressed up like a Fruit Loop, like a punk, I did 4...
As opposed to now.
Yeah, as opposed to now, you know, with the temple.
Yeah.
I did 4 bank ads, and I was always like this. They said, oh, you know, like the freak coming in.
Yeah.
The scary freak.
Those people who, you know, think one day, let's go see how the other half live. You ever walk into a block of units, it's got notice boards there. Well, mine has. It's got a notice board. True story, come back from tour, some chick had pinned this up on the notice board. Cross my heart, hope to die. And then, women be aware. The underpants thief has struck it again. He's knocked off all my underwear off the clothesline. Be aware! Now, being a comic, I couldn't help myself. So I bunged up my own notice next to it. And Unit 4, this Saturday, one day only, big undie sale!
Still to come, we'll meet Rash's alter ego and the funniest joke he never wrote.
My mum does the best Sunday roast. Does your mum do the best Sunday roast? Everyone's mum does the best Sunday roast, don't they? But my family, little NQR, they're not quite right. The same thing happens every Sunday at my parents' house. My mum comes out with these hot plates, puts them down and goes, watch out, those plates are hot. My sister looks at them, goes, oh yeah, Then me brother goes, yo! Then me dad goes, yo! Then me granny goes, oh, look at these people, fucking idiots or what? Plates could be that hot.
Rash, what's the last book you read?
To tell you the truth, mate, I've never read a book. Well, I have when I did acting because I had to, but I've forgotten it was Shakespeare and who knows what it was on about. But I'm more of a picture guy myself.
What's your favourite fish?
I think it's not a fish, it's a squid. I love a squid, an octopus, because they've got the same intelligence of a dog. And you actually try and do stuff. I actually caught one down here the other day. I had a squid about that big, and I was pulling it in because they changed colours. They must have been going, help, help. The big squid on the rock's going to rip, which I was the big squid, it's going to rip me in. And another squid come up, grabbed it, and pulled it off my lure. They're so cool, mate. And I just went, how good are you guys?
What's your second favourite fish?
Second favourite fish. I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you another quick story. When I was spearfishing one day, I was about to spear this big brim, and you got to get right on top of them so they can't see because their eyes are on the side. And it got, you know, its little fin, how they got little fins like arms? It got its fin and rubbed its eye. It must have had a bit of sand in there. True story. Well, and you think they'd have eyelids for a start, wouldn't you? Because you know they're going to get a bit of sand in there at some stage. But it rubbed its eyelid and went, ooh, ooh, and like that. And I went, oh no, oh no. I couldn't spear it and I had to flap in. I didn't go fishing for about a week after. It still haunts me. It's got personality. It's so cute.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
You know, I'm happy living here, Bondi. It's great. Centre of the universe. Well, Cronulla's centre of the universe, but yeah, Bondi can have a bit of the centre.
And what's the funniest joke you never wrote?
Dave Gleason, now the Screaming Jets, told me this, and I'll try and get it right. There's this blow-up boy, like, blow up. He's a blow-up boy, and he went to blow up school. And Blow Up Boy in assembly, well, Blow Up Boy took a pin one day to assembly and started pricking everyone. And the Blow Up principal said, get into my office. So Blow Up Boy went into the principal with the Blow Up principal. And the Blow Up principal said, not only have you let me down, you've let the whole school down.
Well, I like my one-bedroom apartment. And unfortunately, in my one-bedroom apartment, not allowed animals or pets. Very upsetting. So what I'm trying to sell is an ant farm. Everyone goes, that's a pretty shit house pet. Quite a good pet though, I always play with them. Every Friday night when I come home from the pub pissed, we play this game called Earthquake. I just come home pissed and go, then usually a couple of beers later the tsunami hits.
You're a big fisherman, aren't you?
Down the fish markets at 2 a.m. in the morning.
I hear you carry your tinny over the beach to the water.
Yeah.
Most people slip them in, but
Not
no,
me.
you carry it across.
On me back. I look like a turtle walking down. They just see this big tinny.
Yeah.
And me with your head hanging
And your
out.
legs hanging out the
Couple
bottom.
of legs. That's it.
Whereabouts do you actually drag your tinny?
I actually put in a Rose Bay. And I can zoom around here. All in them gutters. The rips going out. I'm fishing each of them.
Right.
Get a lot of whiting, flathead, brim. Good food. Makes you healthy, you know. It's good pastime for the children out there.
So every day you fish?
Nearly every day. Surf's number 1. Fish is number 2. Golf's number 3.
Where's comedy for you?
That's work. Comedy's work.
It just pays for
It
everything.
pays for everything. It pays for my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I wish it'd start paying.
And you're an author of 2 books? Or is it just the one book with 2 different covers? So make it out you wrote 2 books.
That book is the A to Z of lying, which is a book of lies. So if you do something wrong, it tells you the lie, but it tells you what you're really thinking, which is really funny.
So you also have an interest in animation?
Yeah, one of my friends, Damien, who owns Animax Films, does some great stuff. We actually did some stuff called Bob and Ed, who are 2 surfy characters, and they also snowboard, and they're also skaters, and they get up to heaps of funny little stuff.
Hey man,
Hey, dude.
bought any babes yet?
Nah, not yet. What about you?
102.
102 girls?
No, that's how old she was.
Ripping.
There's also another one called Dawn and Barry that we've done with Animax, and they were 2 like ex-Sydney volunteers, and they were about 70. And they're, Barry, it's so wonderful. I love the Olympics, Olympic buffs, you know what I mean? And that was unreal, and it was actually a world first that we think, because we wrote it in the night because it was in Athens at the time. Then we had to write it, we had to get it approved, then we had to go into voiceover, then we had to animate it, and then it had to be broadcast at 6 o'clock that night, which we don't know anyone who's done clay animation like that. So I think it was the world first, and we got rave reviews. Everyone loved it.
What's that?
I said, I think it's good these days how we don't kill the whales anymore for their oil. I was walking down the aisle of my local supermarket and I came across a bottle of goanna oil. I thought, mate, that's a bit rough. You know, save the whales but screw the goannas. Then, what really freaked me out is I'm walking down to the next aisle, I see baby oil.
Baby oil?
Yeah, baby oil.
Ah, that's nothing, man. I heard they were drying them out and turning them into powder.
Ripping.
Jason Rash Ryder, thank you very much for joining.
Thank you very much,
Absolute
sirs, gentlemen.
pleasure.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Absolute.
Absolute pleasure.
Within 24 hours, they'd spoken to the head office in Burbank, California, and I'd been officially sanctioned to do Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and all these voices for this country or for New Zealand or whatever.
I've got a lovely recipe tonight. What we've got is a steak sandwich, stewed larkin, sweet and sour, steamed seafood, quarter fork, sausage stew fillet, and of course spag balls, string sour surprise with pearl cream. Problem is after I've spat over all the food, no bastard wants to eat it. So there we go, lovely jubbly.
I ain't been ripped off though. I ain't been ripped off. This is true, I bought a can of fly spray the other day, sprayed the whole can, not one fucking fly come out. How do you reckon the hairspray went? Ripped off or what? I went to a stationery shop and it moved. Bought me a bag of grass, took it home, found out it was marijuana. And I went straight back up the cross and said, mate, here's $50 worth of crack, and he chucked a brown eye at me. Bought a jewfish and then rented out the fish tank. Get this, 27 years ago, I bought some self-raising flour and I'm still looking after it. Went up to Coffs Harbour and everyone was sneezing. Got to Cairns, all I saw was bubbles. Went to Gympie and no one was limping. Went to Marylands and everyone was cranky. Went to Rudy Hill and only got a head job.
Steve Irwin, Governor Kurt, Elmy Ferguson, I love her. Beaconsfield mine, Wallamine pine. NXS, GST, ACDC, Lifesaver, Sunday drives, Bondi Beach, heat and flies. Cronulla Bryce, Christopher Skase, Mike Willis, the off his face, Dame Ender, petrol tax, Johnny Howard in tracky dax, koala bears, kangaroos, Mardi Gras, high heel shoes, getting pissed, drinking beer, barbecues, I love it here. We love it in Australia. We drink like a drought, with our nuts hanging out. There's something about Australia. If you don't drink beer, people think you're queer. Don Bradman, the Great White, Mel Gibson, Corey Wrights, gone to Gowings, down the snow, up the service, Belangolo, Terry Cowling, Copper Art, Budgie Smugglers, Lighting Fart, Shane Morton, Telephone, giving the dog a bone, Lamingtons, Poker Machines, Wogs, Westies, Racer Jeans, Opera House, Harbour Bridge, Barrier Reef, Rigi Deeds, Lobster Prawns, Bodega Wine, the Socceroos, O4 Mines, Anzac Day, the Melbourne Cup, Janie Little One, shut up! We love it in Australia. If you're feeling horny, then just text warning. There's something about Australia. The bloke driving your cab smells like a dodgy kebab. It's something about Australia. People sell their soul just to live on the dole. It's something about Australia. We pushed them off the boat when no one could float. There's something about Australia. After getting some crumpet, we all blow our trumpet,
Is that for you?
That's me. That's right.
Is that your lift?
They're coming, look.